Good evening. My name is Mr. Jose Liñam, and I am an English teacher. I studied at IBNA Institute in 1998 until 2012. I completed the preparation courses for the exams from ECP to TOEFL ITP and TOEFL IBT, administered by the ETS and the Stanford University. Okay, as correspondent. I work as a teacher at Euridiomas. I was hired by Paolo Vaca Manrique. He's a great teacher. He recommended me to work at La Molina to replace a teacher that was pregnant and I was going to take a vacation. Okay, she was going to take a vacation. So I replaced her. I worked for teenagers and kids a couple of months, 3 months exactly, from November 2014 until January 2015. Then I cover other teacher uh, um, for a course that was specifically for adults, young adults. In this case, it was like file because they call it like a compilation of files, which is a scheduled program that work only for specific purposes, no English for specific purposes. And in this case, it was two young adults. Their names Julio and Giselle. They were my students there, and they learned from me a lot of things. Basically, from simple present until present continuous. Then I can say that I finished that experience with good sensations. And at the same time, I was studying, and obviously, I was applying to another job there at IBNA Institute. I also completed a training, and then, well, I couldn't continue because I was at the same time working in another institute, and I couldn't accept the job they were offering me at IBNA. So that's the reason that I didn't actually work for them. I just made my practices there. I worked in 2015 in March at Premium English Center or Premium Cultural Institute, as they call it now. I worked there for 3 years. It is a company, a small company, which grew up nowadays. I worked there in the branch of San Isidro, there in Cadiz, and I got a lot of experience there because I worked from Skype lessons, online lessons, like giving files to students, chit-chatting, conversation, and obviously grammar and structure and vocabulary. Vocabulary we call lexis that. Um, Vocabulary from the basic things to the most important things, like for example, uh, how do you pronounce uh, uh, dismiss, no? Or from using a gerund, right? A word, how to identify a word that is a gerund or not, no? Or an infinitive. Okay. Of course, I work for adults there too. The other jobs I got were at Winner Institute. There I work for a specific program they call Scholarship 18. They're here in Peru. This called program that work for necessities of people that has a high scorage. They're in the provinces of the north, uh, the jungle, and of course the rainforest part of Peru. They were called to come to Lima and take like specific courses so that they can apply to universities and finish their studies. So I helped them with English, and the results were excellent. I recall at the beginning were a little bit difficult, but they learned. And besides that, I can say that I work at the VIP Learning Program, which is located in San Borja, Las Artes Norte. My boss was Mr. Darío Medina. He was a good boss. I learned a lot there. I provide students with a lot of technical words and also mnemotechnia, no? Mnemotechnia or technical words, no? Or acronyms, sorry, acronyms. It's called like, for example, LOL, right? Like laugh out loud, or for example, AFK, away from keyboard, right? The students work like that and they like the acronyms. Acronyms are words that mean symbols. Like, for example, the OMS, no, the organization of the World Organization of Health, right? Something like that, right? Um, well, besides that, I worked at Sevatur. It was just a couple of months, I think 6 to 7 months, 7 months exactly, I think. And there I teach to tourism, to aviation, commercial aviation kids, which give me a lot of things to do. It was difficult, but they learn a lot, most of them. Well, it was nice experience. I was sad to left the institute, but uh, always you have challenge to follow and challenge to continue in your life to take, and I decided to continue with those. But I feel that I completed a lot of things in the institutes. I think that I can continue doing and I continue learning, because in this job and this kind of work you have to learn every day a single thing or many things at the same time. So I consider myself an opening mind man, which prefers to learn more and don't stop learning, because learning is something that we live for and we work for and we fight for, no? Something like that. And we, no, no quiero